name is Katrina Higgins, and today our group will be presenting on What Leaders Really Do by John P. Coulter. We'll give an overview of the article, the pluses and minuses of managers versus leaders, and then our group will discuss examples in the workplace of managers and leaders, and then we'll talk about current events and of good leadership and poor leadership.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Davis. Now we'll take a look at the differences between managers and leaders. Managers tend to be more task-oriented. The focus typically is centered around managing work, and their outcomes are measured in results. They approach these tasks by creating strategies, policies, and methods to create teams and ideas that combine to operate smoothly. But if we look at leadership on the next slide, we see that leaders are more people-oriented. They focus more on leading individuals rather than managing the work that is being done. Their outcomes are focused on achievements versus just managing results. They tend to look at new problems, create creative solutions, and they use their charisma, they use their excitement for the work and for the environment to get the most out of their team. Now, Karina will look at some similarities between managers and leaders.
Yes, the similarities are that they both work with networks of people to get work done and the goals achieved. They make decisions on what work needs to be done, and then they also both work toward meeting goals and deadlines. So we'll now turn it over to our Luis and Mohammed to continue about managers and leaders in the workplace.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Hamid. Today I'll be sharing my personal experience at work in terms of how managers differentiates with leaders. From my personal work experience, since I worked for the bank, I had pleasure helping one of my customer who wanted to actually have a better interest rate in his savings account, and wanted to talk to the manager if the manager was able to do that or whatnot. Since my manager recently joined the company, he did and had a lack of experience. He did not basically proceed the situation as he should have or a leader should have. So managers, my customer basically asked for for his manager. All right, so the district manager basically came into the place, understood what customer actually was looking for, and offered a better solution, which not only had better impact in customers' current relationship, but also we were able to deepen that relationship by bringing new balances over to the bank. So in a nutshell, basically that was my personal example in terms of how manager dealt with the same situation compared to a district manager who showed or had a lot of experience and showed a leadership. I would like to now turn over to Mr. Lewis, who will discuss more in terms of this scenario.
I just want to touch upon leadership and management and current events. As you know, we have a presidential election on the horizon. Within a month, we'll be electing a new leader of the country, or the supposed new leader of the country. It's a role. It is the top job in the world. Unfortunately, maybe some of the candidates aren't up to snuff. Gary Johnson is a Libertarian candidate. He was recently asked on an interview about who are some of his favorite foreign leaders currently, and he couldn't name one. As a matter of fact, the second time he was asked that, he actually referred to the first time, and he called it, the Aleppo situation, which is pretty embarrassing considering you're running for the top job. And of course, as we all know, the polarizing, controversial Donald Trump is running for Republican nominee. He's a Republican nominee for president. A lot of people who support Trump say, from a management standpoint, that's what they want. They want somebody who's the business experience, who's had a billionaire. However, from a leadership point of view, do you really want some guy who tweets mad storms in the middle of the night over just ridiculous topics? And I think not. Of course, this is one reporter's opinion, so I'll leave it up to the audience to decide what they like. So thank you for joining us today. Have a nice night.